Now, talking about the cat command in Linux has various functions. But one primary function of cat command is to display a file contents in the terminal without opening that file. If you want to go through a file content, you can simply pass the cat command with the file name. Let's take an example. So if I type ls, so I have a file name crypto here, okay? First, let me show you what's inside the file by using the nano command. So if I go inside the file doing nano crypto, hit enter. So here we have a sentence inside the crypto file. Now let us try to get this content directly on the terminal without opening the nano file. First I will exit it. Okay, so now I will pass the command cat with the file name which we want to see the content for, crypto. Hit enter and you can see it's displaying everything that is inside the crypto file. Next we have is the grep command. Now grep in Linux is one such command that helps you find or search for specific patterns or text within files or directories. It's like a magical tool that helps you quickly search through a file to find a specific word or string. You can tell grep what word or pattern you are looking for and it goes to the file, checking each line to see whether it matches what you want. When it finds a match, it will show you the line where the word or pattern was found and the result will be displayed on the terminal. So for example, here I have a file named log.txt which contains probably more than 400 words or so. And here I am looking for a specific term, delay. Okay, so within this whole sentence which is probably more than 400 words, I have to find the string delay. So if I go on manually finding this word, it would cost me a lot of time and effort. Instead, what I will do is I will pass the grep command with the term I am looking for, that is delay. So let's see the example. So here I will pass the command grep. Okay, then the term we want to search for, so in our case it's delay. Now after the term comes the file in which we are looking for. So our file name is log.txt. So if I hit enter, you can see it highlighted the term delay with red color wherever it is present. So what grep command do is that it sets up a filter for any specified term in our file. Now with the help of grep command, we can also count the number of occurrence of any term. So for that, I will pass the grep command. Now I will use a option which is -c. So -c here represents count. Then after that, we will enter the term we want to search for. So delay and then the file name. So log.txt. Hit enter and you can see it shows 6. This means this term has been repeated 6 times in our sentence. Now grep is one of the most used tools in Linux. We can use it in script and automation tasks to process and filter text data. We can analyze a log file for errors, events and much more. Grep is a key command in many shell scripts and it can be easily combined with other commands to perform complex text manipulation tasks. Now let's talk about sort. So sort in Linux is another command line utility that helps us in data processing and text manipulation. And as the name suggests, sort does precisely what it says. It sorts your data. Its main purpose is to arrange the content of a text file or any standard inputs in ascending or descending order according to the predefined options. If you are dealing with an unorganized or disordered text data, whether it's a list of names, a complex data sets with multiple columns, log file, or any form of text-based information, sort can help you bring order and structure to your data. Now let us take a look at the syntax of the sort command. So the syntax starts with the sort command, then we specify the options that we want to use, and then comes the file name we want to work with. Now let's see an example of the sort command. So if I type ls, here I have a file num.txt. Let me open it, which contains a mixture of uppercase and lowercase alphabets along with numbers all in random order. Now what we want to do is we want to sort all this data in a proper order. So let's try it out. So I will exit my file and here I will pass the sort command with the file name. So num.txt. Hit enter. And you can see what it did is it arranged all the lines in a particular order. So first the numbers starting from 0 all the way up till 9. Then the lowercase alphabets followed by the uppercase alphabets. Now you might also wonder if this sorting pattern remains same every time we use a sort command. And the answer is no. This result was produced because we do not use any option, and sort applied something called as default sorting rule. So sort will apply this rule whenever it is not specified with any options. And this default sorting rule says when sorting lines, the number will go first, then the letters, all in the ascending order. So let us use some options that comes with sort. So let's start with -n. So here I have a file that contains only numbers 17, 13, 87, all in random orders. Now what do you think will happen when we use the sort command on this file? Now pause the video here and first try it out yourself. So what was the result? So did you expected the result to be something like this? But instead you got this. I guess sort disappointed you here. See, the sort command has a little problem. By default, the sort command interprets the numbers as characters and perform a standard character sort, not a number sort. So we have to tell the sort command to recognize numbers as numbers by using the -n option. -n here stands for numeric. Now let us run the sort command again on this file, but this time with the n parameter. So I will pass the command sort file1.txt and -n. Hit enter, and you can see this time we got the perfect numeric sort by using the n parameter. Now let's talk about piping. So piping in Linux is not a command but more of a feature, and a very useful one, because what it does is it connects two different commands in such a way that the output of first command can be used as the input for the next command. This allows us an incredible ability to group numerous different commands to work together as one, creating a single highly powerful tool. The main purpose of piping is to create a direct flow of data between commands, enabling you to perform complex operations by chaining together simpler commands. So if you don't use the pipe command, you have to work with intermediate files to store the output of first command. Then you would have to use that file as the input for your second command. This not only creates additional steps, but also introduces the possibilities of errors such as mistyping or unintentional overwriting of files, leading to delays and complications. Piping, on the other hand, eliminates such problems and allows us to automate complex operations. You can even pipe the output of a script as an input to another script. So this is the standard syntax of a pipe command. So a pipe is specified in a command line as a single vertical bar between two command sequences. So this is the first command in the sequence. So the first command generates an output that you want to pass to the second command. Now this vertical bar character is the pipe operator. It is used to connect the output of command 1 to the input of command 2. Then comes the second command in the sequence. It takes the output of command 1 as the input and then processes it further. The key point to highlight is that pipes in Linux are unidirectional in nature, which means that data flows from left to right in the sequence of commands. The shell executes the command on the far left first, and then the output is passed as the input to command on the right hand side. Now let's see an example. So here I have a file name alpha.txt which contains alphabet in random order, and what we want to do is sort them alphabetically. So what I will do is pass cat alpha.txt, then I will use the pipe symbol and then the sort command. And one thing you will notice is that I have not specified the file name after the sort command. It is because the first command cat alpha.txt will generate the output of random text which will be taken as input by the sort command because of the pipe symbol. Now if I run this, you can see they all have been arranged in the alphabetical order. One more thing you will notice here is that some alphabets are repeated multiple times. Like this A is repeated 3 times, D is repeated 2 times, E is repeated 2 times. So this file also contains duplicates of alphabetical character. Now to remove the repeated alphabets from our sorted list, we can introduce the unique command in our pipeline. The unique command is designed to eliminate consecutive duplicate lines. So I will pass the command cat alpha.txt pipe sort similar to the previous command. Then I will add another pipe symbol and write unique. And now if I hit enter, you can see this time our file only contains unique set of alphabetical characters, and that too in a proper alphabetical order. So you can see how easy it becomes to streamline data manipulation tasks using piping. We are able to chain and execute 3 commands, get, sort, and unique in a single line by using piping. Otherwise, you would have to execute each command in a separate line and save the output of each command to a new file and then use that file as the input for the next command. Using pipe will save you a lot of time when dealing with much bigger and complex log data, text file, or any other data that require processing. Moving to our last command, and that is locate. So with locate command, you can find any files with their file names in the terminal itself. All we have to do is pass the locate command with the file name you want to check for. And this command will go through your entire file system to locate the word that occurs. For example, if we search for the word root, we can pass the command locate space root. Hit enter, and you can see every file that contains the word root has appeared in the terminal, like root underscore search, root hyphen I, root underscore key, etc. And one thing you must know that locate command uses a database that is only updated once a day. So if you are looking for a file that is created within 24 hours, it might not appear on the list. So that's all for this lecture, guys. And if you are finding our video useful and helpful to you, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it motivates us to create more such videos for you guys for free. So that's all for this video. Till then, take care and have a nice day.